I'm Sean Theater. You're watching the Canine Specialist. Now today what I'm going to talk about is might get me a little bit in trouble. Talking about the Cesar Millan situation, the investigation, what was going on with the dog named Simon and the pig. Cesar's catching a lot of, basically, I'll be honest, catching a lot of shit from trying to rehabilitate a dog. And the people he's catching all this trash from are the people that don't deal with these kind of dogs. You see, the problem I have with a lot of these criticism and a lot of people saying this and that, they don't deal with these dogs on a regular basis. I deal with these dogs on a regular basis. I'll give you a little bit of my background. I train protection dogs, used to train therapy dogs, train tracking dogs, obedience, pretty much all around dog training. I get a lot of calls for dogs with dog aggression, dogs with human aggression. And those of us who deals with these kind of dogs know what it takes to fix these problems. Now there's nothing wrong with positive reinforcement, but there's something wrong with positive only training. You can't get a dog that has severe human aggression to stop biting with only positive reinforcement. People like to say dogs are just like people. Well, let's say they are. If you have a kid and he keeps messing up and you try to tell him, hey, if you do good in school, you'll get an Xbox. Hey, if you do this, I'll take you out for pizza. And it's just not working, then what's the next step? Discipline. Now we gotta remember, dogs, as much as you want to say scientifically was bred for humans, they're still an animal. So when you get a dog that wants to be aggressive towards another animal, you can try all you want to be positive reinforcement. You can bring out treats. You can try anything you want. I've done it myself. It doesn't work. What works is putting that dog on a schedule, being more structured with that dog, and teaching that dog leadership. All dogs want to be led. So when people say, oh, stop talking about this alpha or be the leader, yes, you have to be the leader. Now, some dogs are more submissive than others. But we got to remember, I don't care how many dogs were bred for this and that, a lot of dogs still have a lot of aggression in them. Some dogs were built for protection, some dogs were built for herding, some dogs were built for sport, some dogs were just bred just to be companions. But that doesn't mean that some of these dogs don't have aggression in them. And the only way to fix majority of the time some of these aggression is to do to the dog what a dog wants to do to you. Now, I'm a big advocate on positive reinforcement, but we got to remember, dogs need corrections as well. When they come out the womb and they wrestle with their little mates correct them, the mom corrects them, teach them what's right from wrong. So when we get a little crazy and say, hey, positive reinforcement is the only way, what we're doing is trying to brand something that won't work for most people. A lot of times I get people having their dog on a harness because they feel bad. They're like, oh, I don't want to put something around his neck. I don't want to hurt him. I don't want to choke him. But for the rest of their life, they're being dragged around by this dog. So guess how long that dog walk is? Probably 5 minutes, the longest 10 minutes. Now, when I introduce a prong collar to a lot of my customers, they look at it and like, oh my God, this is medieval. Oh my God, it's going to hurt the dog. But actually, when they try it out and they're open and they use it, they see the difference it makes in these dogs. I have people that used to only be able to walk their dog probably 5 minutes. They walk their dog for an hour, no problem, around dogs, cats, rabbits, any kind of distraction. So let's not get carried away and crazy and just look at this as, oh, Cesar Millan's the worst. Oh, he's bringing the dominance theory back. The dominance theory never left. Now, I can agree, there's some people that take it overboard. Hey, what you guys doing? Yeah, there's some people that take it overboard. There's some people that think everything the dog has to learn about force. I don't agree with these people. When I train dogs, I start off with treats, and then I wean them off it, and they learn to listen to me, my voice, my command. And they do it because they know it pleases me, and they get what they want in return. So the way I feel about the whole Cesar Millan situation, yes, he probably could have put a muzzle on the dog so that he didn't bit the pig in the ear. But we got to remember, this is a show. It's for ratings. But what I don't like is when dog trainers like Zach George go out and write all these big paragraphs and have their own YouTube channels talking about, hey, Cesar Millan's the worst. He's not the worst. This guy's going out there helping dogs. He's dealing with dogs that Zach George ain't dealing with. If you look at Zach George's video, I have never seen a video of him working with an extremely aggressive dog. Never. And I watch a lot of videos. I've studied this. So instead of criticizing and bashing another trainer, maybe we should work together and make things better. But there is no dog in the world that's only going to listen to a purely positive trainer. You have to be balanced. You have to understand you got to teach the dog in a positive way, and then to reinforce it, you correct the bad behavior. So when we out here talking about positive only, it doesn't work. You know how many customers I get from PetSmart and all these purely positive places? Dozens, all the time, all the time. And I get a lot of purely positive trainers telling people to put their dogs down because they won't use corrections because they feel it's bad. What's worse, putting a dog down or being open and trying something up to see if it works? This is my view on dog training. I won't change. And I'm sorry, I might lose some people, I might gain some people. But it's just wrong to go out there and put out, hey, positive reinforcement is the only way. I've tried it, I've done it. That is not the only way. You gotta have a system. I agree with positive reinforcement, but not positive only. You gotta have positive and you need negatives. You have to be a balanced trainer. So all these people over there criticizing, if you don't train dogs and you don't do these kind of dogs, you really don't know what you're talking about. I don't mean to be so blunt, but it's just the truth. So if you don't deal with these dogs, you don't know what you're talking about. If you deal with these dogs, then you understand the situation. Most people call me and they're not rich and they need some type of results within 5 sessions. If I keep being purely positive, I'm not getting them nowhere and the dog's still being aggressive, how does that make them feel? They have no choice but to put the dog down. That's something to think about. It's something to think about why so many dogs are in shelter, because this positive only wave is messing things up. There's nothing wrong with positive reinforcement, but we need to be open to our views and understand that every dog isn't the same. And I know scientists are saying, hey, we bred dogs to listen to people. How many people out there got dogs that don't listen to nothing? How many people out there have dogs that you can have a piece of steak in your hand, he'll decide to chase a rabbit or chase a cat? Please, leave a comment down below and let me know how you feel. And if you don't like it, hey, do your opinion. I'm open to everybody's opinion. I'm not only one way. Remember, I'm a balanced trainer, and I agree that we should work together instead of bashing each other. And that's just how the canine specialists feel. Thank you, and you guys have a good one.